asemi bi asemi pram pa Sam George biem etiefo Sam George akobisa Honorable Mustafa Yusuf say skana omudima GBC say omumfa ncha 13th Africa Games ni esen na Honorable Mustafa say omo $3 million. $3 million ni so GBC for tia some na no be ya no say dabi omo $105,000 per asemi abija semi man for tuni hey see am for some people for e book Ghana for kron am semi ha ma Captain Smart kumchacha the man for bebre de omo no to asemi yenkwati Captain Smart kumchacha ene omo keka ho wa asemi.
You had an arrangement with GBC to cover the All Africa Games, right? Can you share with this committee how much that coverage was for and whether payment has been made for same?
Yes, GBC was the official broadcaster for the African Games, the 13th African Games, and I can confirm that full payment have made to GBC.
Do you have per chance what the amount was?
I can't recall the exact amount, but I know that it's in the excess of $3 million US.
You paid GBC
yes.
in excess of $3 million US
yes.
for coverage of the All Africa Games.
Yes.
Chairman, I think that I would rest here and maybe the next time GBC appears before us, because most of the technicians who worked on the All Africa Games have still not been paid. And so we wanted to ascertain if you have paid and how much has been paid. Chairman, I'm grateful.
The benefit total payment to GBC's for GBC's benefit, I repeat, was $105,000 US, and that is what we got.
Now, but does GBC have any evidence to back what you're saying? Because, I mean, the minister is the one in charge. He has made a statement.
Of course.
What evidence do we have?
We definitely have enough documentation. These monies are not paid in bags. They are paid through the bank. And they are indicated what the money is for. And before we do that, there's a letter we will receive from the ministry telling us whose payment it should be for. And so we don't act on our own. We act upon instructions. And that we have all the documentations, and we have everything in place to show that these monies, you see, public funds are not easily disbursed like that. GBC needs $3 million US to do a lot of things. And if we got the $3 million, we would have gone ahead to start spending on GBC's needs, including procuring an OB van. We didn't get that money.
Adie oba besia dem $1 million etumi kogu oba besia dem de aka ho emaye na ye wo kuromu a ani yesi galamsey yebra galamsey na yebra no excavator aye gigi ye no baye 400 and something no na nyina yira na eno na ya no so kumchacha wo ba na wo beka ya no obi se kababuru mu asem na de making kan de furu infanti dokum de making kan de furu agwalimam ana de making kan de furu PMP mo what dwin ya djuma what I said so for to wo mem so for to fuel so for to ya tax so for enso okoto bibi ayemfa nche no that's the bibi koso wo mem na kuro no koswa na so ba na beka na jimifu obi abegina o se kababuru mu osem na de ameka na firi zomim o man Ghana pe ani etumi di cocaine akoto police headquarters na de ye chen ye sole ya na ye kofa cocaine ade akokoto a cocaine se madani nkonkonte police fuo wa ni motia na eda Wawni motia nada yimano na keye den a sports ministry $3 million internet nkwa sha woncheni na edubra esise wonyankopon di stroke edubra esise wonyame de cancer edubra eseso nyame de yade bone abobo yempanifuo ni bi ebi say ya ma wo man no ye bre ya ma yutu ni bre abre bi atwam ya di ya kan sen koko abre bi atwam ya di koko ani simple so ma kwabrane won kotomra na wabema woba ya wasi koko ni simple na mem but wono ade ya wa mem koko ni simple na mem but wono ade ya wa mem ade ye yutumi boyedin say ye kwakwaji loan ade aba alu pregnancy form no watch scan was ready alu pregnancy form ni a scan was ready o my be no o my be no anye kokolebu obi enya pneumonia wada form ko police hospital obi enya pneumonia wada form ko 37 apimfo ni about the form ana won chani so can Jeremiah chapter 5 verse number 28 ya Bible say ye leaders no ado dos radia ana won body na ye cho nanso wo deponi wia wo mani sika abo mani korono awudifo akoronfo criminals robbers notorious obi kowia body eduro na yamani 15 years in prison obi kofa obi mobile phone na yamani 10 years in prison na multi office aban 05 no na mo creative 5 for account yabi ne betuatu am ka mako yabi ne betu am ka ede ya
PGS why there why bad and the PGS over $2 million 13th African Games on my way games on my way this a day said I can actually metia I feel young document PGS or the 2,056,534 kosoro ono kwa ni de ye ni euro ananya euro na sha ana mani afra euro minister say in excess of $3 million. Honorable minister, how did we get here? There are two companies. Now watch this. PGS and the production room when we are the club. The Deba and the Kokoba when you know we are chromophobe. Quality Media Productions $1 million. Silicon Productions $165,000. 80 Quality Media Productions and the Silicon Productions. Difference the production room and the PGS. Then how can you tell me say what the camera echo maybe I could try about sound man in Kaho? How can you tell me say what's my a whole production firm? Sir, on producing BB Bow production firm ni kodru ha. Almost say your camera they need tripod. Sasa na mukano.
Hello.
Tripod they need camera system. Your camera na ekoto ni anto tripod.
Wait.
Debio, how can you tell me say what for production firm so on ko twa BB man na kodru o say me camera na it means zoom in but out na there. Obwa it means zoom out. It's a dear sanko pe camera fi obi obetumi zoom out amaye. It's the me zoom in. Obe na obetumi a conference these two cameras. So we are zooming in the camera way we far out. How? How? Nash kasamamente we must ba ko ya camera ba mo de ba ko to nti we body bibi de hina mo fe de cut away no ani abrof ben no cut away no mo de ene eno de ba ko be nam ho na program ne course no twitwa we mu and ya wa ba ko as a president to one so esi days no ho sa no one catch say camera na esi be be president to it means zoom in out na there. What are we talking about here? GBC 24-hour African Games channel support. Mami chawa there GBC woman for equipment anko cause we need be woman the channel te senka onua ye TV ni ye yiyama all African games for say monfa de mo betwa ina mfa so and the GBC here on say airtime na mo je boss no and na $105,000 no
iPhone no
wo mo we some production firms we ina equipment of the coin na ntimi mfa enti GBC esan tap cameras to wo mo kon ho esan ko ho. Meanwhile they are saying the Sikada Koma PGS quality media production, the production room, silicon production, positive communication no idea why there why company no we are Ministry of Youth and Sports and now use Mumbi actually want to name team here. I'm telling you. Ministry of Youth and Sports. One and now we issue statements. Okay. Positive communication. No, and you're way back company. Okay. Or the $20,000 flat. Okay. But have you are careful.
Wait.
How comfort way? Any day if you are when you want something, oh, that's what we are. Any day if you are, oh, move to them here. Oh, see for Kumama me, any day, but I see and Madam Pesa Obama me now, Wabono, as about me dying. It is our company say oh ina. Sika over 3.6 million. You had $105,000 and a man GBC.
Hello.
Anna ministry no dey. Sika koto account bi amua. No the letter beto aso say Kotuama PGS, Tuama quality, Tuama production, Tuama silicon, Tuama positive. We had an quarter public accounts committee catch am say what risk na Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Akonfo.
Bini ow.
Eti di eda no document we na da ho no pacho kwaso no be hu ni po sign ye kwaso Professor Amin Al-Hassan, Director General, copies to the Honorable Minister of Information Papa no I mentioned a Lobote, right? Did I mention Lobote? Okay, I mentioned Lobote, right? Okay, there's a Lobote. There's a Lobote. Chief Director of Information, Mr. George Lomote. We are done. Director General of Copy Worker. And Copy Department of Copy Worker.
Emra.
And Obia receive, Obia sign so fine. And no maybe no more call. I mean, say, producer, you are no free so. Mama me just about 15 minutes. Galam say received. We Ministry of we Ministry of Youth and Sports of received 27th March 2024. When that one.
Bini ow.
The minister no me you we annoy. Mon catch a minister no so me you we ano. Me say I'm telling you, oh, this year, election, you have operation Matilda. It's in the first station. Wait, please, contract procurement for the contract and invoice receipt to enable you confirm the balances and the advice. Thank you. I feel that you heard them. This year elections, they follow operation Matilda Yatida. They are quite one year. Remember, higher drink crowd from has and I say, what's that? In confirmation for your videos. No man should I edit it. No more they were station logo say guso. We are video now. I catch on and say, hey, Yatida. Somebody get to it. Fire to that to a man. And no, I don't know where you're near about to us. Yatida. Where you're praying, Yatida. 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. Your friend Oprah Yatida. The Jaika station for Jaika. no nyanti yate dada yate dada ana da hono aya no mo wano nchi anko nifa yate dada what are you talking about ana da hono
original plastic table private jaso you 50 Ghana cedis original plastic chair.
Enti jinkonya na ji plastic chair it's na TV na nim. Me wati me yakasa ya tenda do.
Eyenkonya.
Opre here ya tenda da. Let me say ko ba bia da obafia. Man ko wura mo.
Hello.
Brafia de be share elections proper.
Eyenkonya.
Me na NDC for Belanjo manifesto no. You be cover the defend your friend pray him atenda da. Ya fa no ntonchan ma men ka asem we nkyere mo amoye adwo presidency no munjai galamsey ni tu omampani aso ya ho mutu galamsey dodo galamsey no munjai oh mutu galamsey dodo say CEO ma minerals commission say Korongo highway ne so galamsey na omutu highway ne ho na ese kwan na aban abokade aye no ono ntimi nya ho hwe age DC ni ai omampani aso ye police are CEO of Minerals Commission kan brofo won say me kan brofo nti wo bo won sem ma me kodwote brofo you see how foolish we have become me ba ha be catch sports for the say asamwo na wo se me boa besi na me no ka say hotels African countries ne beda ya me yensikanya besia say yen fan host no besi ne I still have those documents abaino ya ye all African games awie bebia Nigeria da ye Burkina da ye wan da ye wan da ye unim say nash besi ne muntuai. Meanwhile, this government spent over $300 million. I am daring the sports minister, come and sit here. Go to any other TV or radio station, invite me, and I'll come and meet you one-on-one. And I'll point to you that all you and whoever in this administration are nothing but thieves. You guys are thieves. You remember I came here to tell the sports guys that you enter GBC car. Na GBC for document na say yetria wonka no chrono document GBC yetria neka. I was called by a manager in this house ujafu men to asubium na why we da bebo African games and I bebo bibia GBC de be no say ye kwa akope right ye mfa ma ye mebo a opani wo hwa me wa pepem ha say ye apakakra uhume anope ya wutie wo fia ya. But I stood my ground because I know the nonsense that I was talking about. I must say this to whoever, from my producer to my director to switchers to whoever in this house. I am not a fool just to open my mouth to say things I do not have evidence. And you see, I was insulted by a certain man in this house who called me and said that, what do you have to say that the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the money paid by the Ministry of Youth and Sports is a fiasco? It's not true. And they were paid less than $200,000. No, me, called me, looked me in my eyes, started insulting me at the big office in this house. The Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, the Sika, I'm sorry. I am sad not because of the story. I am sad because almost every other person in this country, people are just mediocres. People are just interested in protecting their businesses without protecting the future of this country. And that is what gets me mad and sad. Sebed and the GBC. Ministry of Youth and Sports, over 3 million. I said this on air with the sports guys, and I was calling, and I wish you were there. How this man looked me in the eyes and spoke. I respectfully said, sir, we live to see. He again reported me that I've threatened him I knew what I na me nim dia make agiba kojo na me nim asem a make no. Sir, today can you call me again and say what? Watch this. When I said that on air, I knew, said GBC director was called to a meeting to by force accept that he has been paid over $3 million. And the man said, I cannot succumb to that rubbish. You can choose to sack me. I am a professor. Sack me. And Assembia Makawahano, time and event is confirming whether I was just ranting or I was planting a seed. Look and listen to me carefully. How would you want to disgrace a noble nation like Ghana to this magnitude? And you think that everybody should shut up in this country? And I am surprised. Jay Kufuor, with all due respect to you, Dad, you've been quiet for quite too long. Krobe asanche kotokoro tumfo say to baby omi mama musu wada mache bro. Ohere why you din ache toto. Gamanche. Yes. Abai bi aba or the gamanche ba. Ebia na usuro say this ba om the gamanche be for beba. Nti ebia usuro so be kasa. But gamanche, you've been quiet for quite too long. Paramount chiefs in this country. As for the media, we are as corrupt as more than the definition of the word corrupt. Forget about the media. Mena me catch Mr. Ghana and Central Jubano are corrupt. Eti but penifo amu memu ha mo kase ye na nanu ma hemfo. Where are you? And no my ba ko send me message. Okachem said now I understand you. The same omahene no ne penifo abomidua. Sama kase ni krom kwan ye. Nyame na nne ho nana. Nyakopon wanyi. I have decided to end my career in broadcasting. And I'll come back to tell you tomorrow when I want to quit broadcasting. I'll quit. Take this from me. Tomorrow when I come, I'll tell you I want to quit. Me. I want to quit. Honestly, I want to leave. I know your heart has started panting. You started panting, but I want to quit. Antibi, I want to leave. Niyama, I want to go. Antiama, I want to leave. I want to quit. I want to go. If you don't see me again, don't be sad. The Ministry of Youth and Sport, through the local organizing committee, received proposals from various stakeholders for the production and broadcasting rights for the 13th African Games. Question number 1 about point A, and it said, who were the said various stakeholders? And who are those who wanted the broadcasting right apart from GBC? Publish the names. I am daring the ministry to publish the names. If a cousin of the president's company was not part of it, I am daring the minister, if his friend was not part of the bidding, publish the names. Nonsense. I am daring the ministry to publish the stakeholders. I am standing here and asking and saying that the Ministry of Youth and Sport should publish the names of the proposals they received. They are from which company and from who? We want to know. Now I'm daring the man in this house. Call me again this morning.
We need someone else. Mustafa Yusuf, Minister of Youth and Sports in Seminum. We say the Seminum Church and say 13th March Mona Ghana for hosting 13th Africa Games. Nasa technicians for now China in Chiomukao. Some judge say, some judge, near Nimbo Pram say, technique a day be a more 100 cities, a day be enough foreigners for them, more 1,000 cities. Asimu Ghana, they tin some papa. Usia for Macramo, and I'm doing some nice. Mr. Sober like Uber Shaman, best subscribe, Macramo. Bye bye.